let's
Yeah.
talk about the book. I mean, you obviously were working on this long before the pandemic started. What got you intrigued in the particular topics that you cover? So the book is called Arriving Today, and it traces this product all the way through its generation in a factory in Vietnam to its arrival on a doorstep in Connecticut, and just all the people and things that it touches along the way. So what got you interested in this topic?
Actually, I started because of robotics. So, I saw a video of the inside of a almost fully automated warehouse, a grocery fulfillment warehouse in a suburb outside of London, by a company called Ocado, which has subsequently gone on to great success. And I was just fascinated. I'd never seen such a density of robots. I'd never seen them function in that way. And the entire time I've been a technology journalist, for a while I was at a MIT Technology Review, and the editor there, he had this really funny dictum, and this was 10 years ago. He's like, I don't want any stories about robots. And the reason he said that was, at the time, robotics was pretty limited. Like, it was still very rigid. And so people would make grandiose promises for its potential, but it was just a bunch of kind of, deaf, dumb, and blind industrial robots that could only, paint cars and weld them and couldn't do much else. But I noticed this transitioning happening this transition happening in the field, and Ocado seemed to embody that. So, I got myself on a plane and I went and visited them, and I had a really nice chat with the person who had headed up the technology team that had built all this, the chief technology officer for Ocado. And it just struck me that there was a sea change happening in the kinds of automation that were available to us and what they were capable of. And strangely, where that change was being embodied, where it was finding its most widespread expression in commerce was not in manufacturing, it was in logistics. And, I had some hint of this from seeing how automated Amazon's fulfillment centers were as well. So that's what really got me started. And I thought I was going to write a book about technology and how it's transforming this stuff. But, luckily I have a very smart and thoughtful agent. And he's like, no, just trace the whole journey. And I'm glad that I did, because it made it a much bigger story about how technology affects our lives, how it's done it historically, and how, what are the patterns that are being repeated even today, and how that's transforming, everything we buy. And now, because of the pandemic, the cost of everything, and with even deeper and more widespread implications, like for rates of inflation.